morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. And welcome to our Sunday life from dreams to
Good
reality,
morning.
right? And happy to see everyone here. I don't think we have any totally new faces, so some familiar faces. And today we are going back to basics. I am thinking to start to or to go back and talk a bit about why it's so important to have a strong foundation when you build something new. Uh, Regardless if it's a house, a business, or even I don't know, a career or a life, right? It's good to have some strong foundation that you can keep building on. But before I'm going into talking to that, let's do a quick round of intro. Hopefully everyone has been here before. It's always good to, for those people who are watching us, put in the comments definitely where you are watching, because as you can see, we are globally here and we like to see which part of the world you are. And I'm Dana. I'm originally from Romania, but living in Canada for over 25 years with my family. I'm by profession an IT manager, but also I have my own online business, and I'm a business mentor, helping other parents, busy professionals make a change in their lives through an online business. And same like everyone here, so let's give everyone a chance to introduce themselves. Natalia, good morning, good to see you again.
Good morning, Dana. Good morning, everyone. I'm Natalia, and I'm a wife and a mom of two big, beautiful children. I'm a decorative artist by profession, but in the United States, momentarily, I work as a substitute teacher in different centers and schools of and childcare. And also, I run an online business and digital marketing. I'm originally from Republic of Moldova, and I live more than 15 years in the United States in Washington State. So I want to say something for in my language to my people. Salutare țară, salutare tuturor, sunt Natalia, din nou sunt cu o parte puțină din comunitatea noastră cu antreprenori din business-ul care o facem. Suntem la Dana în ospiție, unde discutăm despre business, învățăm și facem schimb de experiențe. Dacă vreți să faceți parte din acest business și faceți acest business și să fiți în comunitatea noastră, lăsați un mesaj sub acest live și spuneți-mi de unde ne urmăriți. Mulțumesc mult! Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Natalia. Rita, good afternoon from Spain.
Good afternoon, ma'am. It's always a blessing being here with you on this live stream every weekend. I'm so always happy to see you and also my beautiful business partners. So, to those that do not know me, my name is Rita. I'm a mom to a beautiful daughter, a Nigerian from Benin City, Edo State. But I'm based in Spain. I'm a telephone banking agent and a proud online business owner. Back to you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rita, and good afternoon, Moira. Keep going later and later in the day. Good to see you again.
Thank you so much, Dana. Thank you. Good evening, ladies, from my side. It's just after 6. Good morning, good afternoon to the rest of the world. For those that's coming across my page for the first time today, I'm Moira, originally from South Africa. I'm residing in the UAE. Due to my work, I'm still doing a full-time job as a registered midwife, and I'm a digital business owner. Been in this community for 2 years and have learned and still learning so much, and actually grown as well, and a little bit of confidence and boost that they helped with. So there's so much to learn, and there's so much to give to you guys as well, because what we learn we have to give also, right? What we receive actually we need to give. So our blessings will come. So thank you, Dana.
Thank you, Moira. And we have 2 people from UK today. Sita, good afternoon. Good to see you. Going to UK.
Thank you so much, Dana. It's always a pleasure to be on this platform with you lovely ladies. My name is Sita. I live in the UK with my family, originally from Zimbabwe. I am a mom. I'm a nun as well, and I'm a nurse by profession and also a proud digital business owner. I'm here to try and help other people to see the light, to see what you can do with the skills that you have got, and to learn from others and to learn for yourselves. We are here to learn, and learning is never ending. We learn every single day. Thank you so much. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Sita. And not too far from Sita, I think it's Justina. Good afternoon. Good to see you.
Hello, hello, everyone from all over the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from my side. My name is Justina. I'm originally from Nigeria, but I based in UK with my family member. I'm a mom and I am healthcare professional and I am doing online digital business. That's what I'm bringing to you this afternoon to teach you how you can do your own business as well, that you can run at the comfort of your home, that we also give you time for your family member. Yeah, sit down and learn from us today. You are not going to regret it. Thank you.
Thank you, Justina. And coming back close to me this time, Grace, good morning.
Good morning, Jana. Good morning to all the viewers. Good morning to all these beautiful ladies. My name is Grace and live in Canada. I'm originally from India and I'm here with my family. And right now I'm running this business successfully for the last 5 years. And I recently became boss free. So in my language, it goes like this. Namaste, sabhi ko pyar bhara. और मैं कनाडा में हूँ. आप सबको पता है, ऐसे तो समझ आती है मेरी भाषा, चाहे मैं इंग्लिश में बोलूँ या हिंदी में. बट आप सब लोगों को मैं बोलूँगी कि आप यहाँ पर आइए, इस बिज़नेस को ट्राई कीजिए, देखिए, और अगर कुछ क्वेश्चंस हो तो हम सब में से किसी को भी आप चूज़ कर सकते हैं एंड देन हम आपकी हेल्प करेंगे. थैंक यू सो मच. बैक टू यू, डैना.
Thank you, Grace, and thank you everyone again for being here and taking some time from your, I know, busy weekend or maybe relaxed weekend, but still, thank you for showing up for your business and for everyone else who maybe is looking for that change and is following your pages. Before we go and talk about the business foundation, let's quickly, for those new or maybe not new, maybe if you've been here on our pages for a while, you are still not sure on, what we are doing, what this business is about. Let's share what this business is about. And I think Moira is back with us. She has okay, she's back. Okay. What this business is about, right? It's a digital system, a proven digital system. It's like an online franchise. And it's designed to help everyday people, regardless of your background experience, where you are located, age, or whatever your situation is. It's helping you build an income stream that will give you, again, depends on your why it is, right? Will give you flexibility, will give you a financial security, and will give you that precious time freedom. It's what we call it, a high ticket affiliate. What that means is that high ticket, for those of you new, it means you get a high commission, and it's affiliate because we are affiliated to a very reputable company, but we don't really sell products here. What we do, we talk about the business, we promote the business model, because this is the power, this is the change that will happen in your life through this business model, right? Selling a product or two will not change your life, but having a system in place that works behind the scene, it's automated, it gives you step-by-step training, and it gives you, or you will get to be part of this amazing community. That's what will help you grow in so many ways, from personal growth to mindset through your bank account. As I said, there is no prior experiences needed, as well as long as you are willing to learn and you come with an open mind, you will be successful. You can work from anywhere. You can set your own schedule as long as you have an internet connection and a phone or a laptop. You are hooked and your business is running. And it's scalable, it's sustainable, it's designed for long-term success. You can leave it to your kids. It's not happening overnight. It's a serious business. It's a legit business. You get, a lot of tax write-off at the end of the year. But it's something that you need to put some work, right? So if you are not willing to work and show up for your business, then yeah, maybe this is not for you. But so that's about kind of a bit about what this business is about. And what we are doing here, we come live to show you that we are real people, very different background, and we are here to share with you how we do this business and why we started this business and how we are able to manage business, family, work, how this is really can be done by anyone. And as I said at the beginning, today is about building that strong foundation, right? Going back to talk about why it's so important to have a strong foundation. Because as I said, this business is not about, shortcuts and, finding easy ways. It's about building something that will last. But actually talking about shortcuts, I want to mention before we go into today's theme that we do have an amazing promo this month, which is a great shortcut for anyone who wants to start the business this month. I worked for a year to be there where you'll be from day one. You get 3 times the commission. So you get such an accelerated startup if you start this month. So for those of you who are thinking, yeah, maybe it's not for me, maybe I write for the right time, this month can be the amazing right time because it gives you such a boost from the day one. So check it out. Ask us questions. I'll probably keep mentioning this whole month, this amazing promo, and maybe we'll go into some more details, but ask any of us questions about this month promo. And if you've been watching for a while and thinking what's the right time, then yes, this month could be the right time exactly because of that. Now, let's go and talk about foundation. And Natalia, if I ask you, why do you think the foundation is so important when you build something new, right? What's the most important foundation for success in your opinion?
So thank you very much, Dana, for a beautiful question. Yeah, foundation, I think in any job and everything what we do, foundation is our strong base, which wherever you build the house or you make a project, you have to have a foundation. So in order to see a success, we start off building this foundation. And in order to be strong, it needs time, effort. It's not overnight coming foundation. So I think foundation also has a complex of many elements, which it's not you create, you work on them to build a foundation. And let's say in our business, foundation starts off, and first of all, of clear mindset. And you have to be positive in this. You have to love what you're doing, and you have to believe in what you're doing. This is very important element in your foundation doing business or any type of business. Another element, I think, is the goal, setting small goals and vision, because vision, in my opinion, motivates me, for example, to work on small goals to achieve little things which makes me happy and creates this foundation stronger. And I think self-awareness and character, to be disciplined and what you're doing, to put your effort, to work hard on your goals, and to do the diligent work, and to understand your strength and weakness, what you can do and what to improve. This all together makes also create a strong foundation. Another element is to be adaptable, to learn, to be open to learn, because we, and anything, even in our job daily, we don't stop learning. This is in any business, we have to learn. And even if we don't know, we have training, we go on training. This way I love about this business. It's really for grandparents and any old generation, because it says clear what you do, what you press, what you open, what you read, and how to achieve what you want. And learning is a strong pylon, an element, and a foundation. And of course, I want to say support, because we work with people. We cannot do anything by ourselves. Even if we think we can do something by ourselves, it's not possible. At the end of the day, you ask a child and family or parent or spouse to give you a cup of water. So in reality and life, we cannot do anything by ourselves. So relationship between team, mentor, coach, community, which is global, it's very important. This all together keeps us making each other's this foundation strong, and our success, which will be, of course, not in one night, but with small steps. And most important, we have to be very patient. And this business and in another business and any project of patience, we can achieve our goal and our success, and at the end makes this foundation strong. So I can add also to not be afraid to make mistakes, because it's not possible. We are humans. Even if you think you do everything correctly by the book, at the end you'll find out that exist some mistakes. We just need to be open to be solve problem, open to fix the mistakes. And anyway, mistakes makes us polish and great to grow and our business and see the success. And I think all these elements, because I can say many other stuff, maybe I forgot something, you guys can complete me, but all these elements together make a strong foundation, which in not today and not tomorrow, but little by little, we can achieve in a few years that success, which nobody can take for us. This is for me. Back to you, Dana.
Yes, thank you, Natalia. So true, right? When you think of foundation, you are thinking maybe like one big piece of strong, I don't know, concrete, a big rock there. But you pointed so well, right? It's actually a lot of building blocks, a lot of small pieces that you build every day. And when we talk about building a foundation, you are thinking, oh, the whole house, the foundation is the first step. Well, yes, it is, but it doesn't happen in one day. And you keep building that foundation, right, day after day. So I think you mentioned some very strong pieces there. I'm not going to repeat it, but I want to pick on something that you said about your reason, right, on why you want to, like, why you started building something in the first place, right? And then, yeah, it comes with an open mind and then believing it, whatnot. So, Rita, if I'll ask you, how did your why change your journey, or how clarifying your why helped you build that foundation?
Well, what a great question. You always bring, Ms. Dana, you always bring questions that are so important in your live stream. So this one is one of them as well. So what is this, to this question, you know, in this life, if you want something, you need to think, what am I going to get at the end of it? I work as a telephone banking agent. There is an account we call Piggy Bank. Okay, it's an account that you can have, and you'll be saving little by little. Okay, so that reason, it's already a purpose for you. I want to be saving any small amount in this account, and at the end of every year, I'm going to use that amount that I've saved for something huge. It's still the same thing in this business. The reason, the why, the big why we are into this. I don't know if you can recall, Miss Dana, I've already said it in your live stream that I come from a poor home, okay? And I don't want to end up being poor. And we already know that poverty is a mindset, okay? Poverty is a mindset. So I am changing the mindset of I am not going to be poor for the rest of my life. And also I have another generation behind me, my daughter, she's here. So I don't want her to pass through what I've passed through while growing up. So this is part of my big why, okay? My why So now to clarify my why, there are so many ways that you can clarify your why. First, resilience increases. Okay. In this my why, I am more resilient that no matter what, God has given me the key to the financial freedom, which is this business. The key to your financial freedom. And this key, we already know it's not a get rich scheme business. So I am going to be resilient no matter what, even if I feel like not doing something one day or not posting every day. I don't care, because within the resilience, you still have to make a huge step to show up in your business. And that is what I'm doing. So my resilience increases a lot because I always remember my big why, the reason I joined this business in the first place. So that is the first one, how I'm clarifying my why. And the second one is I focus more. Okay. In this life, if you have a purpose in life, there will be so many distractions. Distractions like negative distraction. Even if there are positive distractions, within the positive distraction, you will still be seeing yourself not being focused. So in this case, my focus deepens more, meaning I need to focus every day by day. I must be posting in my social platform. I want people to see that I am not only telling people about this online business opportunity, I want them to be seeing it every day by day. Because if you are not showing up, if you are not focused on what you are doing, how do you expect people to believe in you? How do you expect people to trust you more? So my being focused increases more. And that is also part of me clarifying my big why, because it's part of my big why. If you are not focused, how do you expect your why to grow? How do you expect to grow more? How do you expect to fight for that financial freedom? How do you expect people to see that there is a huge opportunity online? People always talk about internet, the negative part of internet, but you have to let them see that the internet they are talking about is still something that you can achieve from. So your focus on that needs to grow, and I grow more in that. My focus is growing every day by day. You don't see every time I don't come to your live stream, I feel so bad a little bit. I feel so bad because I'm so focused on. I am trying to let people see that this business we are talking about every weekend is real. So I want people to see it in a real way that they can also join and be part of us. So I focus in that. Finally, and most importantly, you know what? There will be a lot of setbacks in this life. Yes, setbacks will surely come, but don't let that setback stop you. I have so many challenges, okay, around my big why. Challenges that every day I wake up, I don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like even thinking about my business. But hey, that spirit always wakes me up. You've been in this business for about 2 years. So now why wouldn't you love to focus on your business? Or why wouldn't you love to do something today? So that one brightens my day. It gives me more ability to move forward, to keep going step by step. So my focus, my big why, my clarifying of my big why stands with the focus, okay? It deepens my focus. I focus most on what I'm going to achieve because I trust the system a lot. I am seeing so many testimonies. I am seeing so many people ranking up, people are achieving a lot. So why won't I be focusing my own business? They have just one head, just like I do. So why won't I be doing the same? Why would I be fighting for my own life as well? And also I am resisting on this business as well, on my own way, that once you are resilient in anything you do, there will surely be a success every day by day. We may not see the result now. I may not see the result now, but you know what? The result I'm piling up little by little, it's going to achieve a lot of things in the next couple of months or in the next couple of days. And finally, of course, we always talk about mindset. This mindset, I will surely talk about it as well. Mindset, because your big why, it shifts your mindset, okay? Because your mindset will start thinking, hey, I need to do something important for my life. I am working for my dream. I am not only waking up early in the morning to fight for that paycheck anymore. I'm waking up to fight for a legacy that I can leave behind, the legacy that my daughter will grow up to see, and not she too will not be depending on a paycheck anymore. She'll be thinking of building something higher and higher in her life. So my big one, I would love to say more, but let me just stop here. I love to stop because I love listening to other of my business partners as well, sharing their own opinion. So these, for now, these are my why and how I'm clarifying my why. Thank you so much, Miss Dana. Back to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Rita, and thank you for sharing your why and the reason why why having this very important block in your foundation. It's so important. Without a strong reason, no strategy or tools will really work. We have this amazing system, and I think it's the best out there in the sense that it gives you everything you need, but if you don't come prepared, if you come with the wrong mindset, the system will not work. The system is just a tool. You put your why, you put your imprint, and that's your mindset and your why, right? And let's say you have the mindset, we bring the system, you get the community, the perfect match, but then you still need to do it every day. You still need to be consistent, right? So there is no easy shortcut, as I said at the beginning. Well, there is a shortcut to get started really well positioned this month, but then you still need to show up every single day. So, Moira, if I ask you, share with us some habits that maybe help you stay consistent or create that consistency.
Thank you so much, Dana, for this. Thinking about this habits and consistency, the two important words when it comes to our community. When I started this business, it's a new territory, right? Everything is new. I'm not used to it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. So all that plays in my mind because I already have an extremely hectic, work life with my schedule that I'm having. Then coming home, being a mom, doing your house chores and everything, right? School work and everything. And now there's an extra role that I took on. So with me, it was okay. You have an extra role. There's some actions that you need to take. You need to get to know the system. You need to get to know the people. You need to get to learn new things. And initially, it was very overwhelming, Dana. It was very overwhelming in terms of I was trying to, grab here, because now it's also about time management. And I need to do a lot of things in a short period of time. And I did started out crazy, It was just a mess, to be honest. It was like, I'm doing it because I need to do it, And then afterwards, I realized, no, if I need to get into a habit of doing things the right way, then it starts with the mindset. It's coming back to what Rita is saying. It starts with the mindset. I need to change my mindset because I know I'm a mom, I'm a midwife, I'm now a digital business owner, wife, and everything, So now it's putting that all in place. And how am I going to do that? I need to have a plan, right? Natalie was talking about your goals earlier on, and also obviously the why, your reason why we are doing this. As I said, it took me I'm 2 years in the business now. And I started to realize, Moira, you need to break it down because it's a lot of work and you need to break it down. That's the only way how you're going to get into the habit and how you're going to stay consistent. So it started with me with changing my mindset. That was the first thing. Then the practical thing was I thought, okay, Moira, you doing shifts. So morning routine for me is important because it sets my day. It sets my day, right? So I started with my morning routine and building that up, every day, small things that I need to do or adding things that I need to change in my morning routine. Now I am consistent with my morning routine unless I am night duty. If I'm night duty, obviously my morning routine, meditation, and all those things is going to be a little bit later as when I am day duty or when I am off, right? So it depends on my shift. So there's just adjustments that I need to make in terms of the times. I started exercising, really looking after my physical health because that's another thing. Your physical health is just as important as your mental health, right? So I started with my exercise routine. I go to the gym 2 or sometimes 3 times a week, if time allows, if according to my schedule, and that as well. Um, Doing a routine at gym, not just going on a treadmill or doing some weight lifts, why am I doing it? It always comes back to what's up here, my why am I doing it? Is it going to be a benefit for me? So that is also like building habits. So now I have set for me certain routines that I do for a specific time. If there's change and there's obviously, physical change, then I would change another routine or I would continue. But this is how I build up. I am doing it now, small steps. That's the only way that I could have done it. Otherwise, if I was like the first time, not knowing what I'm doing, and not really focusing on the reason why I'm doing it and what is my benefit. Rita was saying, what is your benefit at the end of the day? You know, what am I going to achieve at the end of the day? That is what I'm looking at. And to be honest, for those out there, it's really not easy to start getting to in a habit or being consistent with something. But as long as you are mentally, positive and you are surrounded with people that also have that positive mindset and that also that encourages you, you know and helps you focus on this goal that you have set for yourself, reminding you of your reason why you are doing it, and what at the end of the day, what is that I'm going to achieve at the end of the day. So those are the things that actually helps in setting, being consistent and be do these things that you do every single day to obviously to keep healthy and have that wealth mindset, because we are building something. I am also a mom, something for our kids. We need to leave this legacy for our kids, but we also need to leave just not the wealth but also the healthy things that comes with that, healthy things that's going to affect your mental health and your physical well-being at the end of the day. So yeah, that is how uh, uh, I'm consistent with what I'm doing, and I see the change and I see the difference, and it makes me feel good at the end of the day. It should make you feel good at the end of the day. If it doesn't make you good, then there's something wrong. There's something wrong that you are doing, right? Or you are somewhere, in the wrong crowd, or people that's affecting you negative, or something that's affected doing negative things. So get away from those people, or get away from those things, or don't listen to those things, or don't look at those things. You know why you are here. I know why I'm here, why I am doing it, right? So yeah, that is it, Miss Dana. Thank you.
Thank you, Moira. Yes, I love how he said, right? You can force yourself to do something, but if you don't enjoy it, if you don't have some, something that you have fun, or, you feel good about yourself at the end of the day, you'll definitely not be able to consistently do that thing, right? You may push yourself to do it 1 day, 2 days, maybe even a whole week if you are really strong, but then in the end you'll give up. So you have to find those habits, those patterns that work for you, and that gives you, that good feeling, and it's, that enjoyment, but also that moves the needle, right? Because that's something important. Just keeping yourself busy every day, it's not gonna, and being consistent at doing everything, like you said at the beginning, right? You start all over the place, you'll feel overwhelmed, right? Like, and when you said that, it reminded me, I have a friend who's a doctor in ER, and she told me, it's like, know your reds every single day. So what that means, when you go in the ER, they triage people with red, the ones that are critical, yellow, the ones that are, bad but not critical, and then the green. So know your reds every day. Know those things that you have to do are critical. For what? For moving the needle on your business, for, making yourself feel good about yourself, right? It can be different type of reds, but what things are important for you every single day? And they can change from one day to another, right? Maybe one day you focus your reds on growing your business, and then the next day maybe you use it for your reds are for, I don't know, enjoying and spending time with family. But I think it's very important to prioritize things, and then not try to do it all, because no one can do it all, right? And all of us have only 24 hours, and it's not of who's the busiest, it's who is doing something that makes a change for themselves, for their life, for their business. So I think that's one of the secrets, to be able to keep consistent, to find everyday things that are important for you, and then build some patterns, some habits around those. Now, what happens, Sita, if someone skips the basic? I want a shortcut, because we all want it all. And now, yesterday, if possible, right? And I think in this day and age, and the way technology is going, the way society is going, we all, it's another shiny object, another shiny things that keeps you, it promises you something even better, and something even more better for you, for your life. So you kind of have the tendency to, oh, can I skip and go to the new things and kind of skip on building that foundation, which is kind of, oh, you need to work for a longer time on one thing. What do you think it happens if you try to skip those basics and, try to find shortcuts?
Thank you so much, Dana. It's quite an interesting topic. I can hear my business partners keeping saying mindset. Mindset matters in everything you do, because you've got to be intentional in everything that you do. If you start on a solid rock, everything will be solid. But if you start your foundation on the sand, it's going to sink. So you have to be on the solid ground, to be serious with what we are doing. In business, everyone wants to move fast and launch quickly, grow instantly, see the results overnight. But here's the truth. If you skip basics, you eventually go back to them, because there is no way you can rush to get to the destination without checking your route, without starting on a solid ground to know exactly where you are going. The basic foundations, things, you need to understand what you are doing, understand your business, especially if we are in business, understand your audience, build that trust within your platforms, wherever you are doing your business. Learn how to advertise with confidence and showing up consistently. Otherwise, people will never know you. If today you are here, tomorrow you are there, and the next day you are there, and you keep skipping and you are all over the place, you will be all over the place. At the end of the day, you will not understand anything. You will struggle with clarity and direction of what you are doing. You feel as if the growth is inconsistent, but that's how you started it. In our business, it says step-by-step training. So we need to follow it step by step. Once you miss the basic, you are done. Whatever you do further, it will never make sense because you didn't follow what you needed to follow. When I started my business, I followed it bit by bit. And some of the nights I used to stay up most of the night to try and get there. And today, when I'm going back, I keep questioning myself, how did I do that? How did I manage to set that one? It's because I was so focused, following step by step. Today, if you ask me how to do it, I wouldn't tell you. But it's because I followed the training. I never rushed to say, okay, here it says do this, let me jump this one and rush to that one. It does not work. I have got some of my partners that have done that. And now when you're talking about something, it's jargon because they have skipped all the basic information that you needed. You build your business from the basics. The basics are not really flashy. No one wants to stay on the basic, but that's where you are grounded. That's where your foundation is. If you start on a solid starting, your business will be solid. Everything that you do, you'll be understanding. Even when you ask somebody, at least you are asking something that you know, rather than asking something that you have no clue of and you want somebody to explain it to you. So starting from the basics, that's where you need. Otherwise, once you lose the beginning, that's it. And you will go back and realize that the time that you have wasted rushing things rather than understanding the basics, where everything is rooted. And this reminded me, 2 of my girls started walking when they were 8 months old. They used to hold on to something, stand up and walk. But when they fell down, they were not able to stand up because they never crawled. So for someone to be able to stand, you have to get on your knees and be able to pull yourself up. But they never knew how to do that because they did it the quicker way. So the quickest way does not normally work. Don't rush if you are doing anything. Never skip anything. If you come to business, starting a business, building your brand, make your brand visible. Make your brand known and be confident in what you're doing because you have got that understanding. But if you have no understanding, even people that are following you, they can sense it. They can pick it up that you have no clue in whatever you are talking about. Sometimes even when they ask you questions, you have no idea on how to respond because you did not follow it properly. So skipping anything in this business, it does not work. And every time you do something, you've got to be sure that this is what I'm doing is right. Otherwise, it's not going to get you anyway. And the basic might not be flashy, but they are what separate those who build momentum from those who burn out, because that's where everything starts. That's where the business is. That's where the results come from. Without that foundation, you will never get proper results because you will rush into the top, and the top wants that basic foundation where things need to start from. So don't rush the process, master its fundamentals, because once your foundation is strong, everything you build on top of it will stand firm. So no doubt with that. So never skip anything. If you are starting the process, follow it through until you get to your destination. If you remember when we started having sat-navs, we always wanted to take the shortcut. And the shortcut took a lot of people to the ditches or to unmade road or to some destination where they didn't want to go. You hear the sat-nav say you have arrived when you are in front of a ditch or when you are in front of a river, just because we wanted shortcut. But if you follow the right route, it will take you to good results and to your destination where you want to go. So thank you so much, Dana. Back to you.
Thank you, Sita. Oh, yes. Shortcuts are never, well, sometimes they work, right? Let's be honest. Sometimes you find a shortcut that's working. And if you are the one who found it, good for you. Can you do that and build a business based on that shortcut? I bet you cannot, right? So you may be lucky once or twice, and we're not here to say, oh yeah, work hard. No, you can work smart. You can try to find some shortcuts, some ways to move faster, but all those needs to be built on those basics, like Sita was saying, right? On that foundation, and that foundation starts with the basic steps. And actually, this business model that we are talking about, it's so simple, right? It has so simple steps and so simple basics. Yes, there is a training on how to implement those basics, and you don't have, like Sita was saying, right? When you do the training, you learn the steps and then you forget them. Like no one remembers all those steps. You do the training, you know how to do that, but you know the basic, the foundation, the what it is there, not how to do every single step. And then everyone who starts needs to follow those same steps. But if you try to skip those, yeah, most of the time you'll go back and realize that you did much worse, right? It impacted your business and your growth. And now it's not only that you are starting from there, but you have to, clean the damage that maybe was done when you try to find that shortcut. So definitely stick with the basics. And we have an amazing training system and a mentor that will help you stay on the path, right? Because the saying, right? The fastest way is the known way, right? So follow the steps of the people who've done it before you, and that's what this system is, trying to find ways like, yeah, I'm smarter, I can do it faster. It may do more damage than help you. But no matter how easy the training is, it's always, we have a tendency to complicate things, or, like Sita was saying, or Moira was saying, you try to do everything at once and then you kind of get overwhelmed. So Justina, how do you balance learning new things without overcomplicating it and, getting overwhelmed?
It's a big question to me. Yeah. Thank you, Ms. Dana. How do you balance learning versus overcomplicating? Balancing learning with overcomplicating, it comes down to staying focused on progress rather than being perfection. Staying on how you are going to progress on what you want to do, rather than to be thinking of how are you going to perfect it today. It's when you are thinking that how you are going to perfect it today that will lead to what my business partner just said. You want to skip because you are starting today, you want to perfect it today. You are not thinking about the processing, the progress, how you are going to progress about your business. It will just be you will be complicating yourself. You will not even know what to do. People will ask you questions. It will be as if, are they saying new things? But what they are asking you is in the training, it's in the business. So this is how you can manage the balance. Number one, you have a clear goal. Have a clear goal. Know why you are learning something. If you want to start a new thing, know why. Not because my friend is doing it, that's why I want to learn it as well. Oh, this person is doing it. Okay, let me jump to it. Maybe at school. Oh, my friend is doing science. Let me go and do it as well. If care is not taken, you are not going to end well. Because your friend wants to do science, you know that you have a little bit of understanding about science. But you don't know anything about it. You just want to jump into it because your friend wants to do it. You are not going to make it well at the end. So have the clear goal, why you want to do something. And when your goal is clear, you'll be able to filter out information that doesn't serve it. All those things that doesn't relevant to your business, to the new thing that you are starting, you just filter all those kind of things out. For example, if your goal is to start a digital business, like us that we're here, you want to start business, focus on the basic of this business. That's what you need to focus on. That is how you are going to be consistency about your business and how you are going to market it. That's the basic thing. Not how I'm going to make money. Oh, they say it's business, and business is about capital money. No, it's not get rich quick. You have to start from somewhere. You have to know some things about that business before you start getting money. You can't just say that you are earning, you are starting today and you are making it today, you are billionaire today. That's not the type of business that we are doing. That's scammer. You need to know about what you are doing. Know the basic, the consistency. How do you want to be doing it? In the morning, what do you want to do? Do you want to schedule the business? Maybe you want to do your post for a week. It will be going for you. You are still doing your full-time job. The time you are going for your full-time job, you still have children that you want to be taking care of. You just strategize all those kind of things so that it will not affect you. That's why we always tell you that this business doesn't affect our full-time job. Those of us that we are still working. Because we're consistent, we strategize the way we are doing it. We don't just come out, we want to make it today. How did you do it? How do you get to the top? No. You focus on the basis and not every advance, not the advanced level of the business. Like our leader, you want to know how they are there today and you want to get there today. It doesn't work that way. They started the way we start. There is no double crossing way to this business. You have to start with the way the leader started. We start from the basic of the business so that you will not be complicating yourself. Because it will get to a stage when they ask you a question, you don't even know how to answer the question because you are skipped a lot. And when you are now learning, apply as you are learning. What you learn today, apply it. That will not make you to complicate with your business. Don't just consume information. You are gaining information here, you are running there, here and there, putting everything in your brain. You are not a robot, you are a human being now. You need to put that thing into action. Don't just consume information, put it into action right away. Immediately what you learn today, put it into action, practice it. Practice make perfect. And again, avoid comparison traps. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Everyone, they have their own way. We have our own way that we do our things. Don't say this is how Miss Dana is doing at home. I want to do it that way. No, there is a gift in you. There is that talent in you that people want to see. Even it might be the way you are laughing. That's how you want to be doing your business. Come on with the way you are laughing. That's what people want to see in you. That's what want to make people to follow you. Not the way that Grace is doing at home. You want to do it that way. No, it doesn't work that way. Even if you are selling your rice now in the show, you don't want to do your thing the way your business partner is doing it. You will have your own way of telling people, I'm selling rice. You have your own way that will make people to come to you. The same thing in our business. Stop comparing yourself to people. Do it the way you are. Come the way you are and start the way you are. That will help you. Everyone have their own pace. Over complicating, it often comes trying to do everything others are doing. When you are doing it the way the other person is doing it, you'll be overcomplicating yourself. You will get to a stage, you will be making mistake. You will not even know what to do. Because the person that you are comparing yourself to, that thing is in him or her. It's what is in him or her that is bringing out. So bring your own talent out as well, your own gift. Bring it out the way you are. You will see how it's going to help you. And the next one, review and reflect about what you are doing. Don't just be going like that. Review about it and reflect. Ask yourself, is this helping me? Is it helping me to move forward? Or just is keeping me to be busy? Because there are some people, you are just doing things, you are busy. It's not bringing out results. It's not doing anything for you. Busy doing nothing. So if that should be the case, you just simplify. Go back. Where am I missing it? What do I need to do? You will see your business will move forward. And you are going to be at the top. The people that you are looking on at the top, when you do it the way you are, you come out the way you are, run your business the way you know it, you too, you are going to be at the top. That's a little thing that I have to talk about. How do I balance learning versus over complicating? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Justina. So yeah, I think you said it all, you said the right, right? We need to build that strong foundation and go back to simple learning and don't try to do it all. And for those of you watching us, listening to us, I hope our messages reminded you that you need strong roots and also that you need to take action. You need to work for those strong roots no matter what you do. So, Grace, closing with you today, if you can wrap it up, one advice for someone who is maybe starting out or thinking to starting out, and they maybe feel overwhelmed or they don't know, it's like, oh, that's a lot to do to build that foundation. What's your advice for those people just starting brand new?
Thank you, Dana. Finally, my turn. Thank you so much. And the topic that you chose today is really amazing. Like, the foundation is the base. No matter what. Like, if you're building a building or your career or anything, or starting a new business, foundation is really must. And I know sometimes, starting something new can be exciting. It can be scary. So that's the time when we need to have a strong, a solid foundation. So the people who have already started, like who have taken just first step, means they already know their why. They know their why. Why did they start? Why did they jump into this business, right? And the people who haven't started yet, they need to reflect on their why. They need to reflect what they want to give their kids, to their family, and what they want for themselves. So once they have their why taken care of, then if they start to join this business, then I would say, the foundation is like, you can make the foundation in this business two ways. The first thing would be to get the knowledge of the business. You need to have the proper knowledge, right? So for that, you need to follow the training. The training is very well organized. It's a step-by-step training. Don't make a mistake of jumping on the training, or don't make a mistake of taking a shortcuts about the training. Go do the training, because if you are in the business like 6 months down the line, and if you ask someone else, oh, how do you do that, and then there's someone else, or even if it is your mentor, she would know right away, oh, you didn't do the training properly, go back and do the training, right? So that's why, in order to make your foundation proper, strong, follow the steps, do the training properly, right? And I would say, when you're doing the training, if you don't understand something, get in touch with your mentor, get in touch with your other business partners, and be a coachable person. Don't be so stubborn, like what you're saying is right. Just be a coachable, try to learn what they're trying to say to you. And you don't have to do everything by yourself. You don't have to figure out everything by yourself. You can ask them, you can make notes to yourself, so that in case if you encounter the same issue, the same problem, you can go back and check in your own handwriting, in your own notes. So that way you build the trust between the community, and the same way you build the trust between your mentees, the person who's coming under you. You build that foundation, that trust, because people buy not because of the business. People buy because they trust you. So you give the trust to your mentors, to your coaches. You ask them if they have any issues. You follow the training properly, and you be a coachable person. Then you get that strong foundation. Plus, you need to be consistent. Being consistent does not mean that you do something today and then for 1 week you're gone, you're not doing anything. No, that's not being consistent. Being consistent means every day. Show up every day. At the same time, sometimes we say that show up every day, and sometimes we say that if you're not in that energy, then don't do it. So these are two clashes. So to overcome that, I think the last week I was having this kind of a feeling that I didn't want to go live on my page. I didn't want to do anything. And that's what I saw. I thought about that. They say that show up anyway, and then I thought, how do I do that? Because my energy is not on that level then. Then I decided, I said, you know what, let me go with the same energy. And instead of talking my business and all that, I would talk about myself, that I'm feeling low today. That's what I did. I showed up. I said, okay, my viewers, I think I'm not feeling that energy today to talk about the business or the good things, but I'm not sure why I'm feeling that. So maybe you guys go through the same thing sometimes in life, that kind of a thing. I did that conversation, and end of the conversation, I was feeling good. And that's what I explained. That's what I expressed to them too. That now, see, I'm feeling now back in my that bubbly, that energy where I can talk about my business. But today it's enough, and then next day I would come back again. That's what I would say. So that's the meaning of being, showing up every day, because you can schedule your post, but you cannot schedule your lives, right? So that's the meaning of being consistent every day. One way, maybe for 1 minute, 2 minutes, but just be consistent, and then surround yourself with the right community, with the right people. Don't surround yourself with the people who are giving you negative feedbacks, who are giving you, oh, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. Just try to just know yourself. If you think that you know yourself, it has to come from your own heart, not from someone else. Someone else will not tell you, they might give you advice if you're asking them, but know yourself better and change yourself if you need to. And believe in yourself. Believe that, all the leaders that you see in our community, they were a beginner too once, right? They were not just expert from day one. So they took the training properly. They surrounded themselves with right mindset of people, and they showed up every day. So just follow them, follow that thing, and believe in yourself. And maybe you don't have all the answers right now, that's fine. You will get them eventually, but be open to learning, be open to trying to find out the answers to your questions, right? So that part would cover, the knowledge and showing up and consistency and all that. But the second part, I would say, your mindset. So your mindset, first of all, we need to understand what mindset is. Mindset is that programming on our subconscious mind. Okay, procrastination, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it day after. Oh, I did two posts today. That's enough. That kind of mindset is not going to work here, because it's not something get rich quick scheme. So you need to have the mindset. So work on changing your mindset. And it's so wonderful that our community provides you the webinars, the sessions, and all that, weekly sessions where we even work on your mindset. So if your mindset is sometimes, going down, then we try to lift it up. We give you the tools to lift your mindset up, how to think positive, how to say repetitive affirmations to yourself, so that your mindset, your programming in that mind can change. So work on both the things, and you will see wonders happening in this business, and you will get what you want to get. You will achieve where you see other leaders are there already. So that would be my all I want to say for today. Thank you, Dana. Back to you.
Thank you, Grace, and thank you, everyone, for your advice, your tips, and sharing on your personal journey and stories with everyone. So, yeah, success is not built overnight, not shortcuts, no hacks. You need that vision, that strong why, right? You need that consistency, show up every day, even when you don't feel like it, right? And have those right habits that will help you stay consistent. And yeah, as I mentioned at the beginning, actually this month we have this amazing shortcut. So I just said no shortcuts, and now I'm talking to you about the shortcut. It's not a shortcut. It's just an amazing way to start 3 times faster. You will start already. You'll have a big block on your foundation that will going to push you much faster if you start this month. You still get the same system, the same training, the same community, everything else. It's just that this month we have this amazing promotion for whoever starts their business this month. You will get an extra bonus. And if you are curious and to learn more, reach out to any of us. We'll be happy to show you, to see if this is for you, if this fits on your strategy. Because again, it's an amazing opportunity, but maybe it's not for everyone. So reach out to us, find about the shortcut, but also find how to build that foundation that will change your life. And with that, thank you, everyone. Have an amazing rest of Sunday, an amazing week, and see everyone healthy and happy next weekend, I hope.
Thank you. Bye. Good evening.
Thank you.